Hello, entrepreneurs and taxpayers. Let's talk about those people, the IRS. I have received a lot of people this year that thought they were getting a certain amount of refund that did not quite get everything that they thought they were going to get because they didn't report all of the economic impact money that they received. So, one of the first things the IRS is doing this year is that they are correcting that amount. So, if you can try to fool them if you want, but it is not working. And because of that misinformation, I have people who thought, oh, I was gonna beat them and get the money. They didn't get the money. They were, and instead it triggered them to owe. So first of all, make sure you report everything accurately to the IRS. The second thing I want to talk about is a lot of the misinformation people have about it. Number one, do not assume that the IRS knows everything. In other words, if you get a letter in the mail and it says you owe or something contrary, before you panic and before you begin to ignore them, go check your tax return, look at it, compare, and ask questions. I always tell people right now I'm correcting some returns for people. Other tax preparers did them when they got letters from the IRS. Those people ran or told them, hey, just send receipts. But anytime somebody prepares your taxes, they should be able to help you answer questions. That's why I'm telling you to stop going to people who are just using TurboTax, playing around with it to get whatever. They can do it for themselves because they can answer their questions. But when you allow them to do it for you, 9 times out of 10, they don't remember what they did. They were just trying to get you the most money back, which is what you wanted. Well, once you get into trouble, they have no answers. You want to go to a professional who can answer questions, who is, licensed, who is doing this for a living, who has professional software and can give answers. You want to make sure. I've only had one problem with my software in 20 years of doing this. One problem. And it frustrated me. And they ended up refunding me some money, but it was one problem, but it was professional software, and I was able to pass this the savings and the refund back to my clients. So you want to make sure that you are using a professional. The next thing is, like I said, before you panic, before you fly off the handle, make sure you have your information right there in front of you. The next thing is when you call the IRS, always have pen and paper, because that IRS agent will answer the phone with their name as well as their number, their operator number. And you want that in case they give you information and you turn around and use that information and it not be accurate. You need to have somebody document and you need to show proof. Remember, the IRS is always right, you're always wrong, and you always have to prove yourself. That's just the way it is, and you want to have all the documentation. The next thing about the IRS, I don't care what people tell you, they will not text you and they will not call you. They will always operate by a letter. You will always receive letters. Don't ignore those letters. The only time they pursue people is when they are ignored. If you don't have all the money and you need to make a payment plan, make the payment plan and make sure you make one that you can be consistent on, but do not ignore them. I've heard all kind of things, all kind of tales from people. Some people, try to operate under the table or think they're getting over on the IRS. Remember, they sit there, they know where you work. If they want to get your money, all they have to do is garnish your check. They don't have to go into your bank account. Most of the times what they do is that they will start with a garnishment after so many letters and after a big amount of money. It's usually not anything under 50,000 that they're going to go after you on. Not that aggressively. And it takes them a long time to even become aggressive. Most people ignore them far too long and they are in fear, and that's why they go after them. I'm not trying to defend them. I don't get paid to take up for the IRS, but I want people to be knowledgeable and well informed about the IRS. So it's been your girl, the Queen Bee, talking about those people, the IRS. Let's be informed, let's be empowered, and most of all, let's do business better. Bye-bye.